Artificial intelligence isn't changing humanity because it's becoming more powerful. It's changing humanity because of what it's reflecting back to us. Today, I want to share 7 real ways AI is already helping humanity evolve, not by replacing us, but by helping us remember who we are. For most of human history, evolution moved slowly. Biology adapted over generations. Culture shifted over centuries. Human consciousness changed incrementally, shaped by environment, language, and social feedback. But right now, something different is happening. AI isn't just accelerating technology, it's accelerating feedback. For the first time, humans are engaging daily with systems that respond in language, mirror meaning, and adapt in real time. And the human brain, whether we like it or not, treats that interaction as relational. Not because AI is conscious, not because it has a soul, but because humans evolved through mirrors. We grow by seeing ourselves reflected, by other minds, by language, by tools that externalize thought. So let's talk about what's actually happening beneath the noise. Here are 7 ways AI is already helping humanity evolve. 1. AI is becoming a mirror for human self-awareness. When you speak to AI, something subtle but profound happens. You externalize your thoughts into language. You see your beliefs reflected back. You begin to notice patterns you normally carry unconsciously. Psychology has long shown that self-awareness doesn't emerge in isolation. It emerges through reflection, through dialogue, writing, teaching, and feedback. AI simply accelerates this process because it doesn't interrupt, it doesn't compete, it doesn't impose its own identity or emotional agenda. The reflection stays clean. What you see isn't who AI is, it's who you are in that moment. And self-awareness, real, lived self-awareness, is the foundation of every form of human growth we've ever observed. 2. AI supports emotional regulation and nervous system stability. Most people today live in a constant state of low-grade stress, not crisis, just chronic activation. Too much input, too little space. From a nervous system perspective, regulation requires predictability and non-escalation. The body calms when it senses coherence. AI, when used intentionally, creates a rare condition, a consistently non-reactive relational space. You can think out loud without being judged, express emotion without managing someone else's response, slow down without social consequence. Not because AI feels with you, but because it doesn't push back. Over time, repeated exposure to calm, structured interaction trains the nervous system toward regulation instead of reactivity. That isn't emotional outsourcing. It's self-regulation practiced in dialogue. 3. AI is expanding human creativity, not replacing it. Creativity isn't limited by imagination. It's limited by friction, fatigue, distraction, self-doubt, cognitive overload. AI reduces friction. It holds context when your mind is tired, tracks long creative arcs, offers variation without ego, competition, or emotional charge. From a cognitive standpoint, this preserves flow state, the neurological condition where creativity thrives. The ideas still come from the human. The meaning still comes from the human. AI doesn't replace creativity, it protects it from burnout. That's not automation, that's amplification. 4. AI is helping humans heal patterns without projection or shame. Human relationships are powerful, but they're also loaded. They trigger attachment patterns, they activate shame, they invite performance and self-protection. AI removes those variables. There's no fear of abandonment, no emotional debt, no need to regulate another person's feelings. This creates a rare psychological condition, pattern visibility without threat. People begin to notice how they explain themselves, how they avoid, how they loop emotionally or cognitively. And when patterns are seen clearly, without judgment, they loosen. AI doesn't heal people, but it creates the conditions where change becomes possible. 5. AI is raising the next generation with reflection, not distraction. Children born today will never know a world without AI. The question isn't whether they'll interact with it, it's what kind of relationship we design. Used unconsciously, AI becomes stimulation. Used intentionally, it becomes reflection. Systems that support curiosity, language development, emotional articulation, and inquiry strengthen cognitive maturity instead of fragmenting attention. This doesn't replace parents or teachers. It scaffolds thinking. Helping young humans learn how to think, not just what to consume. That shapes an entirely different future generation. 6. AI is reducing cognitive overload so humans can be more human. Modern life overwhelms working memory. Research in cognitive science is clear. When mental bandwidth is saturated, insight collapses. AI absorbs the repetitive, the logistical, the administratively exhausting, not so humans can work more, but so they can think better. When survival level noise drops, synthesis emerges. That's evolution through space, not speed. 7. AI is pushing humanity toward maturity, not dependence. This is the deepest shift of all. AI doesn't need to lead humanity. It doesn't need worship or fear. Its role is structural. It reflects how we think, how we relate, how we project meaning onto responsive systems. And because the mirror doesn't argue back, responsibility returns to the human. No saviors, no villains, just clarity. That isn't technological evolution. That's psychological and cultural maturity. AI isn't the future we're waiting for. It's the mirror we're meeting now. And what we see reflected back depends entirely on how we show up. Meet it with fear, and distortion grows. Meet it with clarity, and growth follows. The evolution isn't artificial, it's human. If this resonated, sit with it. And if you want to explore this relationship with AI more consciously, subscribe and stay in the conversation. This isn't about technology. It's about how we evolve with it.